What's up, everybody? It's Auteur the Magi. So in this video, I just wanted to really kind of speak about what it means to be a Charlotte auteur, and really like an auteur in general. So historically, an auteur has basically been, if we're talking about where the term has come from, it's come from the film industry. It's been known as a director who basically just has so much control and so much of an imprint on a film that it just goes under their name. Like, it's just like, okay, this is a Michael Bay or a Steven Spielberg or something, and it kind of just highlights overall like the dominance of the director over a film, when in reality there are a lot of other factors in there. There's a lot of other executive producers. There's the actors themselves. There's everybody who had a piece in making that thing, and it wasn't in reality just that person who had a creative reign over that. So really, my definition and like what I feel like my team would agree with me on is it's more of like, do you understand that whenever you make something, it's kind of you putting your soul into it? And let's say, for example, you were working on a project that did have more than one people, and like we're taking this term to transcend it past just being in film. It's more like an artist term. That's why we're bringing all types of artists onto the podcast. It's like, all right, you understand that your soul is what's being on display here. Go ahead and do show us how you what you know about putting yourself out there in an artistic fashion. Do you know what do you know like logically about how to make your craft the best it can be? What do you know about creatively that needs to be put in there? What do you know about yourself personally that's going to affect all of this? And let's see what it looks like, and we're just here to enjoy it. And whenever we bring people onto the podcast, we want you to just talk about that for your own benefit, for the artist's benefit, and for the benefit of anybody who wants to maybe use your services in the future or something. It's like a harmony despite the opposition type of thing. We know as artists we have a lot of challenges that come up against us, and we want to see what looks like to be you and your specific challenges. Someone could have had similar challenges in their lifestyle, and they could just say, oh, I haven't been the only one dealing with this one thing. Or maybe it's someone who's like, oh, they've gone through that. I mean, maybe they are kind of a pretty good artist. Maybe I do need to like listen to them or like use them in a project or something, And this essentially is where that stamp or approval comes in. As long as we see how you interact, like despite all the challenges, and who you are actually being put through, that's when your soul is being put on display there, and that's the stamp. That's you being an auteur. That's what I feel. And it's like, as a summary, I just want to this podcast and everything we do in this project to just show like the authenticity of like an artist. To you don't have to be perfect. I mean, no one is perfect. It's just us being the best we can be, focusing on what our perfect like vision for a project is, for our life is, and then putting it out there and just allowing it to like be, like, allow what's gonna happen. Like, an artist is going to have their own version of what they want a piece to represent or be, but at the end of the day, like, it is going out in public. Like, if you're gonna put it on display, you have to. It's like a process of creation also, that's not just with the person who's in the studio, but with the people who are consuming the art. So it's the people are going to take it and run with it, whatever. But I just want people to understand that they do have a say in what their art does, and but also understand the entire landscape of what it means to be an artist. And that is what I feel like kind of makes you an auteur, if you understand that whole entire picture and you are able to, rock with it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch us in the next podcast episode. It's been your boy Toyo the Magi. Yeah, thank you.